The topic is whether we should bother our society or not. The meaning is the meaning of this topic is that many times we do whichever we like, and many times our habit that makes angry other people, but we keep doing the same thing again and again and all the time. We don't care others what they feel. Are they comfortable talking with us, living with us, or like watching with us or watching us? So that moment, like this kind of situation create a problem or create a disturbance to the other people. Like if I'm smoking in a public place, so my smoke creates problem to other people, right? But I don't bother other people, I don't care. That's my habit, that's my attitude, right? Many times I use a visual word, I don't care about what I'm speaking, the words which are liked by other or not, I don't care. That is the meaning of this topic. And I think that you all have people experienced these things around the people, among the public places, among the other places, other organization, whether you're working in some offices where you are working. So many people, they speak a lot, they are very much talkative, they are extrovert, they speak too much. They don't care about others, that whether someone else should also need some time to talk, to put their own views. But the people who are talkative, they are extrovert, they speak a lot. Many times people are introverted, means very reserved, they don't take care about other, means they are silent, they don't speak. And others, they feel that this guy has got some attitude, he doesn't respond, he doesn't speak, he doesn't give the answer, he doesn't listen. Actually it is his habit. Many times they are introvert, they don't like to talk more on any topic or anything. They just care themselves, they just think about themselves, they just think about their plan, their work, and their schedule. So these kind of things that happen with everyone. And I feel that you all people have got this kind of experience. So now moving to the slides, I have written something about the topic, just watch that. Maybe few people are agreed with these kind of things which I have written. Maybe you are disagree or you are agree, right? So you can share your own views, you can share your ideas, and you can generate your own points, your notions. And you can add something in the breakout room. So we are just moving to the slides. Let me go to the slides, right? Okay, I cannot move that way. Right, so topic is bothering society, aging wrinkles. So the meaning of this aging wrinkles is that when we grow, when we get aged, and when we become old, so that moment our skin, our face that get wrinkles, all right, and we become old, and the people with whom we are living, our friends, our relatives, our family members, they love to watch the age I am, the age we are. If we are old, so they love to watch them in old age. They have the opinion about our aged. If I've got the age of 60 or 65 or 70 years, so they love to watch me in the 70 years. They respect, they have good views, good ideas in their mind about aged people, right? And when that old man or aged person start doing some experiment with the skin, like doing some hair color or like putting a wigs on head or doing some chemicals on the skin, on the faces, try to remove the dark circles and try to make the skin more charming by doing some unnatural experiment. So that looks awkward, but the aged person, he feels that it is for their self satisfaction. They always try to be young, they always try to be with the youngsters, be with the young people. But others, the youngster, they don't feel good, they have different kind of opinion. So whether like these aged people should bother the society or not, bother the people or not. So that is the meaning of this aged wrinkles. Then hypocrisy, that means the superstitious, we can say that unnatural things, and many times we do some hypocrisy is what naturally happens as people figures themselves out. You are not a bad person for being a hypocritical fuck. However, I want to make distinctions between that deliberately lying to people about what you think, right? No, the thing is that there is one word, boasting. Boasting is what, like whenever sometimes we have got any kind of situation or some story, when we deliver that kind of story, so we exaggerate the story. We talk more about that story, and we add lots of things in that story, and we just made that story boring, because we have to speak a lot, and we add some super powerful things in that story. Means we boast. And like, have you ever seen the people who speak about any kind of events, like last yesterday's things, like boss has come here, and suppose somebody has come in their office or in their home, and you start appreciating that man unnecessary by adding some more thing, that that man was so rich, that man has very expensive car, he has a lot of money, like that. But people, they don't want to listen such kind of things, but still many people, they speak, they exaggerate the matter, they exaggerate the people, they give extra opinion, they put their extra opinion, extra like words, some more things about irrelevant things. So that is about the extrovert people, those who speak a lot, they talk more and more. So that is called the hypocrisy. Okay, now moving to the next slides. So here two words which I have written with explanations, and the rest of the thing which have not any kind of explanation. So I would be explaining these things, like feeding in a public space for women who has got a newborn baby, right? In the public place, many times the child start crying. Okay, so that looks awkward for other people. They start staring, or they start watching that women, and that woman has to shut her kid. So that situation creates like some weird kind of atmosphere. That moment, that woman has to feed that kid. So in this kind of situation, whether the woman should bother society or not, she should take care about the people who are surrounded by her. So that is the meaning of this point, feeding in the public. Abortion, many women, they accept the abortion, they unwanted kid, they don't want, they have got some unwanted kid in their stomach. So they don't want, but it is their decision to abort that kid. So this kind of like decision should be taken by a woman, and they care about themselves. And this kind of women, they care about themselves, they think about themselves, their life, their decision, and how they have to nurture, how they have to do, whether they want that kid right now, or they would have the kid in the future. So that is their own decision. They don't bother the society, the family members, of course the family people or other people, they always want that you should go for the child. But women, she doesn't feel comfortable to have child at that particular time or that moment. Okay, the next point is that status is also a point which are very important, and which can be said as a people, those who are becoming rich, or those who have got, those who do not have that much of prosperous status, those do not have that kind of position, that they can make a high profile figure in the society. But few people, they always try to against the thing which are not in their capacity, like buying precious mobile phone, but they are not in the capacity of buying precious mobile phone, but somehow they accumulated some money and they buy the precious mobile phone. Sometimes they buy the precious expensive bike, expensive car. So this kind of thing they do for making themselves high profile, making themselves more high figure in the society, so that they want some attention of the rich people or other people. Like, next point is caste and religion. This is a really very important topic. Many people, they don't believe on God, they don't believe on religion. Many people, they don't believe on caste, and many people, they believe on caste, believe on religion. So we people are mixed with every kind of people. Few people that talk about the caste, few people that talk about the religion and everything. They talk all the time, every time, whether that time is comfortable talking about these things or not, but still they speak about these things. They don't care about the bother, they don't bother about the people, they don't bother the society. Next point is restrictions. Restriction is for the parents. Parents, they have lots of restriction for their kids, for their son and daughter, right? So they put lots of restrictions, doing that thing, doing those things. So this kind of things for like kids, and they care the, sometimes they care the bother, sometimes they care society, sometimes they don't care the society. So that is the meaning of restrictions. Divorce, it is also crucial point. The thing is that couples, they take the divorce against the society. Of course, against the society, they have many kinds of opinion about the divorces. So it is the decision of the couples whether they have to take, they need to take the divorce or not. And it is also bothering the society, like they don't care about the society, what people will think, what people will ask, what people would have criticism about the taking the divorce or not. Then disgusting tasting food. All right, so now the thing is that many times when we get any kind of invitation in our friends or family members so home, and we start having some food and other eatable things. So few people, they create some weird expressions by having different kind of taste. If they don't like the food, they don't like anything which are offered by the like a host, so they create some different kind of expressions. So they don't care about the people society, that whether the people would be having some like discouragement, where they would be having some disappointment by watching your expressions. So that is the meaning of this point. The next point is extreme heat or cold. So whenever our climate changes, okay, so sometimes it's hot, sometimes it's cold. So many people, they behave like they are feeling so cold, they are feeling so hot, and they start expressing themselves that with, if there is a hot, so they feel that it's a very like awkward situation, it's a very awful situation, that the atmosphere is so hot. And I never ever come out in the sun, and I have two air conditions at my home. I never ever walk without my air conditioned car. So they just behave like they cannot live in unwanted climate, unwanted atmosphere. Like they cannot live in the hot or cold seasons. Insulting words, abusive word. Many people, they all the time use some abusive word. They use inappropriate word, and they have the habit of using this kind of word. They never ever care about the people with whom they are living and what all the people are listening. They always speak this kind of like informal word. So they never ever bother the society. Clothing, dress, comfortable, happy, discards all the rules and society of dress codes. Many women, girls, they wear very tight dress. So that moment, they don't care the society, they don't care the people, what other would think about themselves. They just think about themselves. This is comfortable. They want to have attention of the people by wearing tight clothes or some different kind of like clothes which are not seen by orthodox people, with which cannot be accepted by orthodox people. Orthodox means the people who are narrow minded, right? Next is introvertism. Introvertism, that means the people who are very reserved. They don't talk more, they silent, and they do not respond, and they respond rarely. So people start thinking that this person has got some attitude. He does not want to talk to people, he does not want to involve with us. So that means introvert people, they don't bother the society, that what they are thinking about themselves. Next point is smoking. I have already explained this point. Smoking. Then extrovertism means the person who speaks a lot does not get chance to other to speak. So those who exaggerate the things. Now, next point is being atheist. Being atheist means who does not believe on God, who does not believe on religion, like that. So they always these kind of people, they always talk about that God does not exist, and many people, they believe on God, right? So these words are not accepted by the people who are believing in the God. So that is the meaning of being atheist. Okay, so this is all about the points which you can discuss in the breakout room. And I have not written any questions, I have not got the question. The thing is that these points are already controversial top points, and the topic is also very controversial. You can discuss and debate on these topics in the breakout room, and you can have conversation, and after your conversation you can come here in the main room. Then we'll be having some like uh, like some more discussion, whatever you have discussed in the breakout room. So if you haven't understood anything, any point, and if you want to ask here, so you can ask to me. Otherwise, I would be making the breakout room. Yes. Is there anything which is left to ask? If you have not understood the topic, if you not got any point which is not clear, you can ask me right now. Anybody? Just why are you silent, guys? Hello, Amit.
Okay, let us start, sir.
Yes.
Someone have the little bit confusion for the caste. So let can you explain to the caste what is the caste? We didn't understand properly for caste.
Okay, caste is that many people who are Muslim, many people are non-Muslim. But in the Muslim, there are also divided in many categories, right? Their surnames are different, right? So they are recognized by the surnames, that they are belong to this that area. These people are belong to that area, right? And these things are important at the time of marriage,
Mm-hmm.
right? So like ancestor, they have made some rules or some things which are helpful for the generations, for the next generations, right? If they get married in the same community with the same caste, so their generation would be more good. Okay, that is the
Then
caste.
then that was the matter for the marriage time. If I can get the marriage, that is the matter for the caste.
Yeah, yeah,
We can
actually that is the matter. That matters come at the time of the marriage. But many people, they bring this kind of thing for dominating others, right? Many people thinks, and they made this kind of thing as a political topic, and they take the advantage of by bringing this topic in front of public. They get the
mm,
advantage, and most of the political people, they misuse it.
okay,
But that is not used for the political things. This is the personal decision of anyone.
okay,
All right.
yeah,
And I think that you are from India, you must be knowing everything about the caste and religion, right? This is very clear
yeah,
to all the Indian. If someone
yeah.
else
I know
from
that,
out of
but
country, he would
I
he'll
sir,
ask.
actually, I know that for the caste, and here in the meeting, someone have the maybe little bit the confusion, and they'll not try to how to ask for the caste.
Uh-huh.
So I just
Okay, you
confirm
were there
for
for the
what is the
explanation. You're trying to explain that thing to others, right?
yeah yeah
That's
yeah
good. So now I think that all people, they have understood about the caste, right?
okay
Caste in the sense, you can say the breed we can say, right? Breed of the animals and all. But
and
we
It's
don't we
rank of
don't
social
we don't
class,
use this word
right?
for. Yeah.
It's rank of social class, right?
Social class, exactly, you can say that. Social class,
Yeah.
right? But that is not given by the government. These things are not like in the government's constitutions, right? These are for the human, for their personal advantages,
Welfare.
personal welfare, personal, right?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Is there
uh,
hmm this is Sky.
okay. So little bit, can you just give me the hint for the feeling of the public in the public?
Feeling of public means what?
The feeling in a public, yes.
What feeling of public? I don't get.
Just suppose if I'm going in the gathering area, so how to present for our feeling,
How
and
to present your feeling.
yeah, something into my mind, and I'm feeling that time in
Okay,
the
if you
side.
want to write long, let me first of all, whichever is in your mind. When you are moving to talk to publicly, and you first of all take the permission from the public, right? Okay, you should give some greeting words. Then you can take the permission. May I speak about this topic? May I give my opinion? Right? I'm sorry to say that if somebody does not agree with my point, right? All the time you need to take the permission.
Mm-hmm.
If public is allowed, they are giving permission
Mm-hmm.
to you to do or to speak whichever you want to speak, then go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, without taking permission, do not do that, do not smoke that, do not do any kind of inappropriate things, so that public
Mm-hmm.
cannot get any kind of disturbance from you.
Mm-hmm.
All right?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yes,
Because
it is true.
if public, if you are alone and in the public there are more people, 5 or 6 people, whether they are agreed
Mm-hmm.
or disagreed with your opinion, so you would have to
Mm-hmm.
follow the rules of the public, because they are in the
Mm-hmm.
majority and you are
Mm-hmm.
alone. If you want to put
Yeah,
your own point, you need gathering of the people who supports you.
yeah,
Got
it's
it?
true. Yeah, yeah, yes, it's got it.
So whether you are right or wrong, if public is not accepting you, they're not accepting your views, so that means you are wrong.
Yeah, but
Getting?
listen, sir. Sometime when I'm going in the gathering area, they have the for what they majority the a lot of they have. But if I am doing for right, but if they have the majority the lot of, but they will not accept it for my right way. They're doing always for wrong. So that kind of is the that time is the difficult
Mhm.
for the feeling.
You should be silent. You should prepare more. Okay, I'm assigning you all people in the breakout room. Please join your link. Okay, guys, join your link. Join very fast, as much as you can. So a few topics might be a little bit typical. The topic which are easy for you, speak about those topic. And if you don't understand any topic, so you can come in the main room and ask me. Then I would tell you, I would explain you that topic, and then you again go back to the breakout room. And many times, if you don't understand the meaning of any topic or anything, you can search in the Google. That's the easiest way to search on the spot.
Mm-hmm.
So, guys, you all have been assigned in the breakout room. Please join. Hello, Tayyab.
Yes, sir. Hi. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Zunit. Okay, Zuanito, Carlos, Sarah, Galaxy M30, and Sintran. Please join your breakout room. Carlos, Sarah, you all are requested to join your breakout room. Rashid couldn't hear anything. Sarah. Carlos and Sintran, could you tell why you are not joining your breakout room? Tayyab, do you want to switch your breakout room?
Yeah, if you can do this favor for me, yeah, I can
Yeah,
switch my
I
room.
can do that.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
let
you know
me.
that
Mhm.
previous one is just, mostly majority of the students are beginner. That's why I just
Mhm.
did that.
Yeah, that I can know. Actually, most people are beginner. I'm searching.
Okay, thank you. No
Okay,
problem. You can take time.
okay. I'm assigning you breakout to number one. People are not very good in English, but they are talkative, right? You can do conversation with them.
Yeah, try
Breakout to
to
number.
do, but other person able to understand you. They are requesting that
Mhm.
you are speaking faster. That's little bit difficult for me to proceed the conversation. Okay, let me do that. I try to join this room.
Mhm.
This is a home room.
No,
Okay, let
breakout to
me.
number one. Sintran.
Also. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I was a bit busy. So welcome all the guys, and I think that you all have done your conversation in the breakout room. So I've closed all the breakouts to let all the people come here. So one by one, you can tell about your experience, and whichever you want to speak about the topic, you can share with us. So
Okay, sir.
yes, please.
Especially I learn a lot of things
Mm-hmm.
which is related social bothering society. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
uh, divorce, uh, uh, abortion, caste or religion, are becoming atheist.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I I discuss a lot of things, and all another thing is
Hello, sir.
restriction.
In this group,
Mm-hmm.
I'm new member.
So
I'm
I
from
learn
Bangladesh.
Just a minute.
I learn
Ariful Islam. Just a minute.
Where are you from?
Be silent.
I learn a lot of things, and thank you very much for your
Okay, sir.
positive initiative.
Thank you very much, Mr. Alam, for speaking. Okay, now, so like yes, who was speaking from Bangladesh? I just forgot. Ariful, you were saying something about.
I am from Bangladesh.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
I
and
live in a small country. Where are you from? Please tell me.
okay, I'm from India, and many people from many participants they are from different kind of countries. And when you would be joining our meetings every day, you would be knowing all the participants, their name, their place where they are living, and their profession and everything. So, but the thing is that you need to join
I'm
every day. Then you would come to know about us.
yes,
Okay,
yes.
right? And thank you very much for joining. So stay here, listen all the participants. Thank you very much. So now I would like to ask to Azita. Azita, please tell about your experience and conversation which you have done in a breakout room. Please go ahead.
Thank you so much for providing this kind of topic. They were great. We talked about feeding in public, about abortion, about divorce, and caste and social class, and restrictions. It was great because we learned something about our culture, especially about restriction. It was great. Some customs was it was strange for me, but I'm getting know about it, and it was great. It was I think this kind of topic was great because we can getting now better each other, it's our culture, and it's great because we are like family in this kind of group, and we can getting know more about our culture, our accent, our beliefs. It's great. Thank you so much for this kind of group.
Thank you very much for speaking, Azita.
Welcome.
You are the regular participants in our meeting, and you coordinate, you help other participants to speak. So thank you very much for speaking. Okay,
You're
now
welcome.
Diana, now it's your turn to speak.
Yes, thank you, sir, for giving me chance. And yeah, as Adisa said, I am in the room 7, and there are 3 or 4 members there, and then we are talking about so many topics that you share. And but to be honest, not all of the topic we are discussing. And for example, we are talking about insult words. Yeah, I think we know all. For right now, nowadays, there are a lot of platforms that we can express many things about our thought. But we have to pay attention, because by comments, some people, they wrote down the words that make others people felt uncomfortable or many things. Then it is something weird, something strange, I think. And then it could be the reason many people, many students, they do for example, suicide for the insult words. So in my opinion, we all have to pay attention, not make insult words for the comment in the social media for many platforms. So there is from my side, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much for speaking, Diana. Okay, now who would like to speak? Marco. Marco, would you like to speak about conversation?
Okay. I'd like to thank you for the opportunity to participate in this Zoom meeting. It's amazing to be here. In our group, I was with Valdir, Sarah, Eduardo, Jackie. We discussed about some points about feeding public status, about the religion, caste, restriction, abortion, and discussing food. It was great because it's opportunity to have some points about the different accents, opinions, culture, because in each society had different points about this kind of things. It was a great opportunity to know more about the culture and about points that because the society is really has different acception about something. I was talking about the group that about, for example, the status that the people that is that where people has a lot of money. The person is respect for the society. The person doesn't have much money. That is the society deal with different people about the figure in society. And it was a great moment for us for me to participate in this Zoom meeting. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Marco, for speaking. Okay, now Sarfraj Ahmad, please tell something about the conversation which you have done.
Yes, we have conversed about the topic. The name was co-education.
Mm-hmm.
I have
Come here, book.
discussed the advantage and disadvantage of co-education. I have show that
Sarfraz, your voice is breaking. I cannot understand.
are many, like in co-education system we can easily talk about any topic, and with the system we think that teacher, or it will be mistake, then we will we build our confidence in education. And but also there are many disadvantage of co-education.
And thank you very much, Sarfraz.
Because
Sarfraz, your voice is breaking. I cannot understand.
co-education system,
Huang, can you understand? Huang, can you
many
understand?
people
Sarfraz,
A
wait,
little
hold on.
bit.
Sarfraz, the
do
thing is
their
that your voice
activities.
is
They
your
focus on only girls. They thank you.
Yeah.
okay, Sarfraz, your voice was breaking, so we were trying to
Yeah.
understand you. Okay, so thank you very much for speaking. Even you tried and you spoke a lot. So thank you very
Yeah.
much.
He wasn't finished
Mhm.
or cover all the question. I
Yeah, you
mean.
have covered. That's great. Okay, now it's a turn to speak to Anna. Anna, would you like to speak? Please go ahead.
For the opportunity.
Ah,
Actually, I come very late to this, what is it, to the Zoom
Mhm.
meeting,
Mhm.
and when I came to breakout room number 6, there was Jay, and he said the room is so silent because nobody talk here, talk there. But after that, we can talk about the topic, and yeah, nice talking. Uh, but for me personally, the topic is really tough to talk, but it doesn't matter. I think that kind of topic can improve my English a lot. So I think it's okay.
Mhm.
That's all,
Yeah.
sir. Thank you.
Generally, we share the topics in the beginning of the meeting, 1 hour or 2 hours before the meeting start. Okay, so you
Mm-hmm.
can do one thing. You can search. You can choose 2 or 3 points. Like I generally share like 5 or 10 topics, right? So you can choose 3 4 topics from the internet. You can search from the internet and you can get some idea, right? So you
Yeah.
would be speaking in the breakout room only for 1 or 2 or 3 topics, and that's it, right? If you start speaking all the topics, so that would be hard to complete all the topics, because in one breakout room there are 4 or 3 participants. If everybody speaks for 10 topics, so like there would not be there would be less time for completing all the topics. Okay, so it's easy to understand to search 2 or 3 topics from among all the topics. Okay, now I would like to ask to Jakir, please speak about your conversation.
Okay, thank you very much to give me the chance to say something about today's topic. Today's topic is great, and it is very important for behaving with others. So I can learn many things from these topics with my partner's conversation. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Jakir, for speaking. Now, Sintran, would you like to speak? Sintran,
Yeah. Sing. Miss Sing.
Miss Singh.
Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself.
Is she from Vietnam?
Yeah. She my ex-student, but right now she's my colleague. She's the same apartment with me. She's a teacher. Sing. Hello, Sing. Are you there?
Maybe she busy with her children.
That's okay. Who's left to speak? Eduardo.
Yeah, Eduardo.
Eduardo, please go ahead.
Yes,
Can you turn on the camera, Eduardo?
yes, and
Wow,
so
thank you.
yes, and so this topic was good, in my opinion, to talk about our society, and we could reflect about things that have changed nowadays after this time of COVID-19. For example, we have some restrictions. We should wear masks when we are in public. Yeah, but before that time, people would laugh if I wanted to wear masks, sometimes simply to avoid taking some flu. And a lot of things in the society has changed in a few time. And also we have a new way of life nowadays because we should not go to a lot in public spaces, and we were used to do that a lot.
Language. I
Okay.
not understand. Sorry, sir.
Ariful Islam, stay here. If you don't understand anything, for understanding all the participants and everything, you would have to join the meeting every day. Then you can understand. Okay?
Yes.
Rome was not
Yes, sir.
Obviously.
Rome was not built in a day.
Yep.
So building
Yes,
your
Right.
communication skill, building your listening skill, building your speaking skill, it takes time.
yes, sir.
Even
Okay?
me, so for me as well. The first time Shashiraj, he was not able to understand me at all.
But I understand all the people, and yeah, I agree with all the people. That is not the matter of understanding. I have some listening problem. That is my
No
fault.
problem.
That is my
That's
fault.
nature.
Okay.
That's very
So I need to improve my listening skill. Right? You people don't have any problem of speaking. I
I
need to
think
improve.
language is unclean.
Okay, who's left to speak? Zoe.
Okay, maybe
After
Nai.
Zoe, after
Please
Zoe,
cleaning.
Zoe, then you can speak, Ahmed. Okay?
Please cleaning voice
Okay,
in
okay.
English. Yes, sir.
Zoe, are you here?
no. Anybody left?
Zoe, then Ahmed.
Mm.
Okay.
Yep.
Mai?
Your turn. Yep. Your turn, please.
Okay.
Ahmed.
Okay. Thank you very much for giving me opportunity here. And thank you very much for the host and co-host. And thank you very much for breakout room number 1. And yeah, I learning too much here. Eh, our topic today are interested. So it's not only teach me about how improve my English, but it's also teach me about diversity in the other country. Like for example, like in several topic, it's like divorce or feeding in the public. We have like a different opinion in the other
Topic
country. So it's teach
about
me a lot.
divorce.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ahmed, for
No,
speaking.
sir. Sorry.
Thank you.
Disturb. Sorry for disturb.
Okay.
Yeah, Ariful.
Sorry for disturbing.
Okay.
This topic is divorce, I think.
It's not. It's not. It's not only
What
divorce,
is
but it
the
has
topic
a
about the person?
Ariful, first of all, understand the meeting starts from
Divorce.
6:30. Listen what I'm saying. Listen it. The meeting starts 6:30. Indian time, every day in the evening.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you need to join in the beginning, then only you can understand. And the thing is that in our WhatsApp group, we share the documents PDF file for the topic. All right, you just go through everything. If you don't understand, you can share your question in the WhatsApp group, and participants or I or other host can answer your questions. Okay, and when we start the meeting, that moment you can ask the question to understand the topics and everything. Like in the beginning, in the mid of the meeting, if you are asking the question, so that would create a disturbance. All right, try to understand, cooperate with us. So now
Hello,
the
sir.
who'd like to speak now? Who's left to speak? So I think that everybody has spoken.
Hello, sir.
Sky and
Tomorrow,
Zoe has left.
Macro.
Yeah, I'm come back.
what is the time for studying the
Sikandra. Sikandra.
Yes, yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
Sukendra. Do you want to speak?
You came to say
Yeah,
goodbye to
of course,
us.
why not, sir? For, can you repeat the topic, sir?
No, I cannot
I
repeat the
forgot.
topic. If you have done any kind of conversation in the breakout room, you can speak.
I don't think so.
Okay. If you have not done, so that's okay. So we'll do tomorrow.
Yes.
Zoe, are you here to
Sorry for
speak?
disturbing. Hello, sir.
And I'm going to wind up the meeting now.
Yeah, Connie today. Time is over. So see you tomorrow. Please unmute yourself and say goodbye to us. Thank you so much. Time is
Thank
up.
you, all of you. Thank you very much
Thank you.
from my end.